Hi everyone, it's Nina today, and I'm going to do the full moon tarot reading for the zodiac sign of Aries. And today I'm going to use Moonology Oracle deck, and then I'm going to add some details from the Gilded Tarot. So let's have a look. What are the messages from the moon for the zodiac sign of Aries? So let's just shuffle some cards here for you. What is going on? I hope you're all doing well and fine and you are happy. Keep up the good vibes. What are the messages from the full moon for the zodiac sign of Aries? So this card flipped and it says communication is key, new moon in Gemini. So this tells me that maybe you need to talk with someone, you need to communicate clearly and see, what happens after this, like what kind of clarity, what kind of information you can exchange with someone. Maybe both of you are very much on the dark, like in the dark about a specific situation, and there is no like other way for you to find out what is it and how it's going to work out and what is the background of the situation unless you talk openly. So let's get some cards from the Gilded Tarot, and I will add a little bit more details here. So this is the Gilded Tarot Real Mini. They're super cute, these cards. I like them so much, and I will ask the angels and spirit guides to help me, and I will ask what is this communication about? Like, what do you need to talk with someone? That will be the person on your mind, whoever is. Okay, the Knight of Swords. So somebody rushed into making decisions way too soon, way too quick. That could have been you if you felt under stress, under pressure. Something was like a lot of things were happening at the same time in your life. You had a lot of things to think about. It wasn't just one thing. You could have felt hassled by people, maybe at work, maybe at home. You didn't have your like 5 minutes of peace to think, plan, contemplate about what you're going to say, how you're going to say it, when are you going to say, like when is the right time to talk. It's a lot comes into a conversation and communication when it's important to you want to find the right words and the right time, and when it's all peace and quiet around you, so you don't feel pressured or hustled. Okay, so something happens quick, fast, and very soon. Especially if it's communication, because the Knight of Swords also represents communications coming in fast, maybe within hours. It could be by the end of this week. Like, I think today's Thursday, so I'll give it like 2 or 3 days. This either communication or action is coming in for you. So it could be either that you you decide to message somebody at the kind of at the haste of the moment, when you're just like, okay, I'll just message them, that's it. I will press the send button, and whatever happens. Because this is action. Knight of Swords is action that hasn't been thought through very carefully, so it's quite spontaneous action, quick action, but also represents communication. It could also mean that somebody decides to send you a message just like that, just to check out how you're doing, like, hey, how is your day going, or how is your week been, something quite um like casual kind of thing. But I feel this person wants to check whether you are still wanting or willing to talk to them, because communication is a two-way thing. You can't have communication if one side is closed off and they're like unwilling to talk, or they just want some quiet time. But this side, whoever sends the message first, is quite willing to talk and they will reach out first. Okay. And so if you're waiting, some of you could be waiting to hear from someone. A lot of you are asking, like, when is he going to call me? When is he going to call me? If this is one of you watching this, I would say the answer to this question will be he's going to text you or call you very soon. Maybe within a week, you will hear from them and you're going to open this two-way kind of communication when you discuss different issues, discuss different thoughts or ideas. It's not going to be just one off, but somebody needs to, brave it and say, okay, I'm sending a message, whatever happens. Quite brave. This card also means a risk taken. In a way, sometimes people don't, they feel a bit afraid of sending somebody a message in case they don't reply, or in case they get ignored or blocked or something like this. All these fears of rejection can be striking and preventing the person from reaching out. But this particular person will not care about it. They will take the risk to reach out no matter what the situation is between both of you. They will want to talk to you. Okay. Sometimes the Knight of Swords represents action that's been taken, a very fast action, especially if it's to do with traveling. But I don't feel this will be about traveling, because the moon card is communication. So I think somebody will be deciding, that's it, I'm messaging, I don't care what happens. If she blocks me, she blocks me. If she ignores me, she ignores me. But you never know unless you try. Okay. So it's that kind of energy I'm picking up. Also, somebody could be growing quite impatient to say something to you. Like, they could have had millions of things on their mind. They wanted to share them with you. They wanted to communicate this with you. So there I'm having the Eight of Pentacles. This means learning, studying, progressing, bettering yourself. So I don't know whether somebody has been learning more about you, getting to know you better, or they would like to get to know you better. They would like to learn something from you, maybe to learn something about you. I think this communication could be on very friendly terms. Like, you become friends, acquaintances, you communicate, you share ideas, you could share music, you could share some nice things. You don't have to be something serious, because none of those cards are serious, to be honest. I don't think it's going to be some massive deep conversation about the meaning of life. It's going to be something like, how's your day been? I really enjoy the weather, so and so. And then you will start talking about mutual interests, or mutual, like, maybe TV programs, maybe movies, maybe artists, music, that kind of thing. Because this is somebody who's quite studious. This is somebody who has a lot of interest going on. Maybe somebody who likes to read books. Because you can see the student here is reading, he's sitting on his desk. This is his desk. This is his chair and his desk, and he is reading something, learning something. So maybe they want to know something from you or about you. Okay. Again, this card presents some kind of communication, because learning is way of communicating as well, because you communicate with the author, you read his voice from the pages. So it, in a case, it is also communication, but it's like one-way communication. When you take in all the knowledge, everything that has been said in the book, you take it in, but there's no way you can converse with the author, because it's all on pages. But I feel this will be like you and him, you and this person will be talking about maybe mutual interests and stuff, or maybe they want to know something from you. Like, just say you know something interesting and they want to talk about it. Like, what is this communication going to be about? Three of Swords. Somebody felt rejected, somebody felt left out in a cold. If this is a romantic situation, you will see how bad this person feels about all this. And now they're trying to rebuild the trust, they're trying to rebuild the friendship, the communication, the connection between both of you, because something happened in the past that really hurt your feelings and hurt their feelings as well. And I think if you had like you were starting to get to know each other and somebody interfered, the third party interfered and split you apart, you never got the chance to get to know each other better. See, getting to know each other through conversation and communication and just talking about things in life in general. So I think this person is trying to rebuild this bond, starting off as friends, like nothing romantic, nothing passionate. Even if you have some romantic interest towards each other, this is not going to start as a romantic fling. It's going to start as quite rational, reasonable friendship, I feel. Okay, I hope you like my readings. Let me know in the comments and I'll see you soon. Bye.